Kev, put your phone down, nigga.
No.
Looking at bitches.
Bronny James in the transfer portal.
Kev, I saw your phone. You was looking at bitches. You gonna say Bronny James? You gonna say Bronny James? Bronny James.
I see that white girl in his jeans.
Cardi B. I scrolled down from the ESPN.
This nigga was liking please gonna say Bronny James. Nigga, we seen a woman on your phone.
Bro, do you know how fucking fast your brain gotta move to come up with a lot of fast?
Nigga said no, cause Bronny. It was really on a horn mission, dog.
Your eyes, he just like.
You say, yeah, I see Bronny.
It's something I was going to tell y'all already. Cardi B just happened to come up on the screen.
Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
going to tell y'all.
Anywho, guess who's back? We back in this bitch, man. We here.
He had a little sound effects, a little.
Yeah, an explosion in the beginning.
Put that shit in the way.
Yeah, I got you. It's coming.
I can just click on.
Soon come, man. Yeah. But yeah, usually, after a PC Club episode where we talk about an album, we switch to video breakdowns. That's what we do. That's our vibe. But it's a special occasion. I'm sorry. Gotcha. We talking about more music. All right, we talking about another album. Okay, and we're talking about this album specifically because we're slaves to the media timeline. I'm sorry. Yes.
Slave.
Yes, I know we're 2 weeks outside of the regular media stream. We're talking about this album. Yes, we're talking about Future and Metro's album. We don't care. We're doing it. Yes, we're big yappers. Yes, we got too many opinions. Yes, we know we just be talking out our ass sometimes. But so what? We here to have fun.
Still don't trust you niggas.
Yeah, and we don't trust you. All right. So let's get into it. All right, we're talking about a very violent moment in 2024 music history. The We Don't Trust You album by Future and Metro Boomin. Okay, let's do it. We got... Fuck it, I'll go. I'll go. All right. So this album sounds like two best friends linking up to do what they usually do because they're good at it. It sounds like two niggas that are good at playing basketball, the best basketball players in the school, doing a 2-on-2 against the other school across the street because they're the best. All right.
This is just definitely a cheat code album. Everybody to win.
Facts. This sounds like if you any of my niggas that watch anime, it's like Elder Toguro and younger Toguro linking up. It's the Violent Twins. This sounds like a devious, dastardly duo. This sounds like Black Air Forces and Navy Blue Dickies. Okay, this is a violent combination.
Who shiesty?
Damn, a shiesty John. A two-tone Dickie set with a cell phone pocket.
And the
Yo,
shiesty
with the
was
joint, see, some of them niggas don't even.
Damn, they don't know about that.
They don't know about the hidden
West City
pocket.
streets.
I mean, you could put
And no phone, we put a brush.
you could put a blick in that secret pocket. Okay.
one time I had a kid.
I don't know about that.
It's crazy.
I used to walk home from school just put a little kitten in there.
And the cell phone pocket is
Listen,
lamping.
I come from I went to a school in West Philadelphia where it was so no fuck that school. Not shout out.
Damn.
It was very violent place. Dickies and Nikes everywhere, and it was so bad that the bad kids would cut the knees off of the double padded Dickies and put their
They books in that shit. Yeah, niggas was dusty.
It was very
Niggas
crazy.
leg pants was dusty. I know y'all did it too. That's how y'all laugh.
I didn't do it. I never did it.
Yo, what?
You never opened up the knee pockets?
Yo, what? I can't even focus.
Sean got a story.
Oh, shit.
I was in the 7th grade. No, we was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
The Bull Saquon. I don't know if
Said his
you-
name. Crazy.
So this government.
This nigga was in the class. I don't know where he got a raise. This is how bad it was. They had razors in their fucking pockets ready.
Razors?
Yeah.
Nigga,
Nigga, y'all was giving up like that in middle school?
bro, that shit was like gel.
Niggas wasn't playing
prison, bro.
Bro, that shit.
confused, bro.
Niggas had babies that was already 3 years old.
It was crazy.
In middle school, age like 13?
was
I'm not
bad.
gonna say the nigga name. I already said something.
That's different.
He was in class slicing.
Bring
his
they
dick.
parents.
All right, look, not to,
Yo,
my mind is still really wrapped up.
Yeah.
Why they put the books in the pen?
I'm about to get to that, bro.
Niggas ain't
He
no
was in
jeans.
class slicing his knee, and I'm like, yo, this nigga, wow. Like, I'm sitting there like, he is crazy. He like, no, bro.
Fuck getting
No,
adults
I'm
to help.
not. So I said it out loud to him. He like, yo, I'm about to put my notebooks in. He just walking out like,
That shit's clapping.
I'm like, he had no book bag, no nothing, just the fucking the fucking spikes.
What grade you said it was?
6th grade they started that shit.
Anywho, back to the music, man. Sorry for that little tangent. All that to say that this album encapsulate all that violent, chaotic energy. Actually, I wouldn't say chaotic because honestly, this is a pretty focused album. Okay, Steve would agree. Sonically, Metro Boomin gave his.
Were there any standout tracks? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh yeah, of course, the standout track is the debut track, which is like that, featuring Kendrick Lamar. But from a high level overview, the high level concept of this album is sonically and lyrically things were aligned. We have Metro Boomin given his most aggressive, secret, locked up beats. We're all from the same folder because they sound similar. When I'm sure Steve was talking about this. When you're making music, if you're producing all in one session, some of your sounds are going to sound similar, especially if it all happens at the same time, because you locked in. You know what I mean? You're in that zone of consciousness. And I think Metro was in that fucking violent consciousness. He was in that I hate light-skinned consciousness. So with that tone and that beat selection, that production concept, we get the toxic king himself getting violent and aggressive on these beats as well. So it's all in line. The music, I like most of the records on this album, not gonna lie. I listen because Steve and I were talking before the pod started. Me and Steve was chatting. Yeah, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna wait till he give his piece, but I'm gonna give my piece because it's peace. I like most of the records on this album. I say 60 to 70% of the album I can listen to and I enjoy thoroughly on a repeat. Or not like repeat each song, but on the playthrough,
just
right?
A little clarity. You said 60 to 70%.
Yeah,
it's 17 records. 17 records.
So that's like
at least 10.
Yeah, at least 10. Yeah, Steve good at math. So yeah, that's a good ratio for me. But the reason why I like this album so much is because like I have not been in a space where I liked rap albums that have been coming out recently because they don't align with my interest anymore. Unfortunately, I am getting more mature. I'm getting older, unfortunately. Goddamn. I don't go to the clubs anymore. I don't. It's been a while since I've been at the shaky butts. So some of this. That's the laugh of a nigga that been at the shaky butts recently. Okay. Yeah. So his old shit. This is his Future's last project. I wasn't a big fan, but this right. It just feels like to me. I wasn't a big fan of Future's last album.
Like it's over that?
Yes, I do personally.
Maybe.
And the reason why is because this moment in rap history feels like the resurgence of the essence of rap or hip hop. We're back to a competitive sport again. We're back to people, people getting aggressive with each other. And when competition breeds success, competition makes people step up their game, and I fuck with that.
You think the Future? You think it's competition from Future? You think
I feel like
the Future not gonna make niggas rap, bro?
Future's not gonna make niggas rap, but we all know we're 2-3 weeks removed from the event. We all know that Kendrick is the reason why this whole world this whole thing is happening. It's because of Kendrick. And yes, it's Kendrick's fault, but Kendrick was on Future's album, okay? And Future and Metro Boomin both allegedly don't fuck with Drake anymore. All right? That's just the facts. And listen, I am not one of these niggas' crew members, family, or friend. I want them to fight.
Sean OVO, he lying.
I'm not OVO. I want these niggas to get at it, start rapping, right?
Bro, your man's ducking school.
Never. I'm a Future dude, but I don't think Drake's scared, and I also don't think.
Excuse me?
Hold on.
Listen,
I'm about to pull all his cards if you about to hold on to this.
Go ahead. Finish your piece.
Kev has no cards in his hand.
I'm about to shoot at you for real.
Neither one of these guys.
I gotta turn all the way around.
My guys, but
Yeah, now you gotta
I respect the game though. I do respect the game. I feel like with this album, I feel like you may be caught up in the moment a little bit.
No. We not gonna. You ain't explain why. You ain't explain why
Drizzy.
Drake is not ducking the smoke. You ain't address that. Drake is ducking the smoke.
I feel like Drake isn't ducking the smoke because Drake doesn't see Future as competition.
Oh, we're talking about Future.
We talking about Kendrick.
It's not Future.
Oh, we talking about Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just the diss.
Oh,
Either or, he still gotta have a little bit words for Future too.
He has to have words for Future and Metro.
Because he put him on the track. But go ahead.
I feel like when it comes to Drake beefing with other rappers, he can handle it a little differently. I'm not a fan of it, but his fan base really doesn't care if he ever says anything.
Yeah, we do. I'm a big fan.
I'm telling you. Can I say this? Not to cut you off, but they do care. This was a fucked up moment for him. Mm-hmm. His music is downhill. His last 3 albums was trash. I'm just being honest.
And the niggas
I took through in this text.
Let me finish.
I'm sorry, but I gotta get this off my chest. I'm sorry. But,
I gotta get this off.
Like, bro, this nigga had that shit in a fully loaded clip since 2017. Drake had till Monday, maybe Tuesday. It's too long. It's been 2.5 weeks. Mm-hmm. What's the holdup? He's scared. Listen. When he had Pusha T,
right at him.
He knew. All right, we gonna go back and forth. When he had Meek was no competition. No offense, I like Meek, but
he gave me
offended.
He gave me 3 songs.
No, but it was a little. It's a little tidbits of
3 songs,
records.
Three little records.
Not little. Big.
You talking about Meek?
No, Drake gave Meek 3 records.
Drake gave Meek.
Okay, so that was like a little mixtape. Fine.
No, not little mixtape. He dropped singles that hit hard.
But that's fine.
Name a diss one of the diss singles other than Back to Back.
Charged Up.
No, not you. I want Sean. They hit hard.
But I'm not even worried about that. He had time. But he had Meek threw all them disses out. Drake came right back the same day. This has been out 2.5 weeks. Where's the diss? It's not even at his content. He's like, I'm not scared of nobody. Blah blah blah. Nigga, come on. Nobody want to hear that nut ass shit. Like,
all right, now bring it on back. Bring it on back. Now this is the time where we all gotta like just come back to reality and understand. You are not Drake's target audience. You are a fan of rap. You are a fan of Drake. You're a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Drake. He's not putting out music for us. He's not moving for us. He put out that one album, the Boom Boom Rap genre, just to like, oh, here y'all go. Because his main album was for who? His target audience. So when I say his target audience doesn't care, his concert sales won't be affected. His merch sales won't be affected. His engagement on social media won't be affected by this. Because think about it. Look at the Pusha T. When Pusha T killed him. Pusha T killed him. He never even came back at Pusha T. But what happened? Nothing came of it.
But he went back to back with both artists, and to this day, he still don't fuck with Pusha T on a personal level. Why are you not saying that? Because you know why? Because he's not on Kendrick or J. Cole's level to even rap on a level. He's not. And he know if he put out any type of diss track, you got to level that shit on a whole nother level.
Yeah, I just feel like, I just want to address some of the cat points. I feel like that's copping out, bro. I feel like if you to be like, oh, I'm only concerned about the views and all that stuff. I feel like that's a cop out. And secondly, the boom bap shit after Follow Does that came out because niggas heavily criticized him because we thought he was gonna get some rap shit. Then he was like, oh, let me hurry up and get in the studio and put out some rap shit. Yeah. Then that came out. But now I agree with Sean. You gotta say something, bro. You had words for Megan Thee Stallion. You got words for all these little niggas, Tory Lanez, Tiger, all these random niggas who got words for you. You couldn't find time to address them.
Let me get this.
Because some shit. Go ahead. Let me finish my departure. Well, you gotta think. Even if you point out the Meek John, he wasn't gonna pass up the opportunity to not crown Meek. Meek was with the girl of his dreams. Meek was with Nicki Minaj. He seen an opportunity like, yo, I can fuck this nigga up. I'm gonna take that. With Tory Lanez, somebody from the same district, the same city as him, he had to come back. But when it comes to somebody like Future and Kendrick and J. Cole, not saying that they're not, they can't hang with him or they not better than him. I'm just saying when it comes to him having to reply, he's gonna cop out, and because it's not gonna have no effect on him.
It's not. All right, it's about the competitive nature of the sport.
So I don't like this argument that you're making, Kev, because your argument is essentially saying, "Oh, this nigga he's getting money, he's he has all the fan base in the world." It's not about that shit. That's not what rap is about, nigga. Like, no, I'm not. I'll let you get your shit off. That's a weak man's argument because we are connected. They both connected back to the fact that he has done this before. He has responded before. He has went at these people, and it just so happens that he only. It looks like he only did it because he thought he could rap better than them.
Which he did.
Now, when a real monster steps into the ring, he gets.
Kendrick a real monster? No.
No. You can't. Don't. No. Do not be one of those glazers to act like because just because he Drake has a bigger. No. We're not gonna do that. We get it. Drake has the bigger. Audience, the bigger pocketbook. Drake is great, but what we're saying rap wise, bro, why do you keep trying to? He kind of keeps trying to divert it from.
Hold on. I'm not trying to divert. I'm bring you back to reality.
I won't even say that it's going to be a complete landslide if he responds. Drake can rap. I want him to activate, nigga, fight.
Exactly.
Fight you
back.
Shit, swing back.
Right.
I'm not saying you can't hold your own.
Bro, we're not saying we fuck with Drake, bro. It's just you keep saying we
don't. No. Oh, that's a whole different story.
You know why?
No. Let me finish this shit. No. All we're saying is, yes, a real monster steps in the ring, bro. And Kendrick is the boogeyman of the. Ever since he dropped Control, he has been the boogeyman in the rap industry. And you acting like that's not the truth, right? We trying to put in front of you that he hasn't responded in 2 weeks, but in his past, he has a history of responding quickly and multiple times. So he is afraid. He's a bitch.
Nigga 3 chances before
He's moving really sus right now, man. We're not fucking with it.
All right. So where your point lacks a little substance for me is you keep referencing in his past he's this person, he did that person, but in his past he's also avoided Kendrick Lamar. In his past he's also avoided J. Cole. So this isn't something. Let me finish. So this isn't something new. But also when you say like he's taking the weak man's way out, I've never argued that. So you're telling me like I keep saying that. I'm telling you what's happening in front of your face and why it's happening. It's not that, I'm so scared to even put out a bar. He just don't even feel like embarrassing himself like that. Because it could be hit or it could be missed. But he doesn't have to take that risk. But when you see the little niggas like Tory, his fan base, there's not a competition. You know whatever he put out, they was going to eat that up. Meek Mill, same way. With Future, J. Cole, Kendrick, they're competition, but I'm telling you why he's not dropping. I'm not telling you why he shouldn't drop.
So you basically saying
he's taking the weak man way out, but that's what's happening.
That it's a higher room for error when you go against these people.
You're agreeing to it, but at the same time, you're giving the reason of why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, it's my opinion, but I do feel like that's the reason. Because what other reason?
So can you agree with what he's doing?
Huh? Do I agree with it? From a morality standpoint, of course.
So can I ask?
No.
I ain't gonna, no, fuck that. I feel like if we roll the tapes, we go backwards and play that shit like it's the NBA. I feel like in the very beginning of the sentiment, when we brought it up, Kev's argument was not this stance. It was more so. I'm telling you right now. All right, come. We friends. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the sentiment was more so. Drake doesn't have to respond because he's Drake, and the tone is in the sense that because he's better.
When I choose my words wisely, and when you rewind it, you will see that I said I do not agree with the way he's going about it, but this is what he's doing. But morally, of course, I think it's a sucker way out, is the weak man way out. But if I'm billionaire Drake, and it's like, hey, that's how you gonna roll. It's not gonna come, and then. I don't know if Kendrick will have to put out an album for him to really feel pressure, but I really don't see a world where he really start beefing with Kendrick Lamar.
This situation is like the fucking Jake Paul and Mike Tyson situation. I'm just being.
Can I say something?
But what I'm gonna explain to that is
how so?
Because Jake Paul knows he's about to get knocked clean the fuck out.
He's not going to.
But I'm saying he could in real life, like for real. Mike Tyson is going to one good punch he's out. But I'm just saying, but a good punch he can knock us all of us out off of one punch lined up. Jake Paul is like Drake. He's this big mega star. Jake is a big mega star. He got in the ring because he wanted publicity. But at the same time, he at least had the balls to be like, yo, bro, I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to at least try. This nigga's not even trying. Why?
Bro, you guys are on to something, but you guys are on the wrong sport. Sean, you mentioned basketball. Sean, you mentioned boxing. But you niggas don't watch enough WWE. Drake is a heel. A heel is the top nigga, the top bad nigga. Drake is the Roman Reigns right now. Roman Reigns has been the champion for going on 3 years right now. Last year alone, he wrestled only like 3 or 2 times.
That's crazy.
Same niggas. And they both with disqualifications. But he's still the champion. He's still the nigga that everybody cheered for because in this setting where if it was just a random verse, like, not about Drake, it wouldn't have the same effect. You would just be like, oh, sound like Rick.
I explained this to my homie at work. Like, my homie at work was like, nah, this verse wasn't that good. Especially for Kendrick standards.
How was it not good?
He said it wasn't that good. He said it's good verse, but for Kendrick standards, it's not that good. Like all the hoopla. And I'm like, bro, it's a lot of hype around the verse because of Shock. It was a shakeup of what's been going, like the status quo for like 2-3 years now, right? We've all, like most rap fans, knew that there was some animosity between these two people, but like no one ever said anything to each other directly.
She was subliminals for a minute.
Yeah. So,
Kendrick did a cipher about that nigga in
right.
18.
That was like what 2014.
Yeah, sometime.
That was 10 years. That was 9-10 years ago. So
Kendrick envious.
nah.
Why you coming at Drake?
Why you coming at Drake?
Yeah.
Because it's like, are you good at something? Like you feel like you're the best at something. See, and I hate to. We always use basketball analogies here because we watch basketball, but like, you know, Shaq always gets mad at these niggas for not including him in the best like the top best arguments, right? Because people do it sometimes to him, right? When you feel like in your heart of hearts you the best, and niggas don't include you in that list, or they exclude you, or they try to say, oh, we're all good, bro. We're all the same. We're all as good. No, fuck that, nigga. I'm better than all 3 of y'all, bro. I'm better than both of y'all, right? It's not big 3, it's just big me. Y'all can't rap next to me. Y'all can't stand next to me. And listen, if you're a psychopath rapper like Kendrick Lamar, and I do believe he's fucking crazy, right? If you're a psychopath, you just breed competition. You crave it. It makes you feel alive. It wakes you up. It makes you get creative. It makes you want to go create. And I do. When we saw it, when he dropped Control, I don't think he dropped that shit because he wanted to, you know, just shake up the industry. I feel like he needed that motivation at the time. It's a part of where he comes from. He threw that out there because he felt it in his heart, and he welcomed it. He felt like he could take it on. Yeah, I mean, that's just my feelings about it.
When Shaq argue why niggas don't put him in their top 5, does he ever make a good point? Do you ever do like, you know what? Shaq is more basketball skilled than Kevin Durant. Shaq is better than LeBron James. Shaq is up there with Michael Jordan. No, you acknowledge what Shaq is. The most dominant. Like, you still give him his love. So that's why year after year he continues to try to argue his point of being up there with these players where they might be in the same aura and atmosphere, but realistically with a basketball in his hand, like if he wasn't that size, not saying that Kendrick can't match up with the best and he's not one of the best, but I'm just saying, like, when Shaq does it, we don't accept it. We don't take it like, yeah, Shaq, you doing your thing, starting the battle, let's go. Yeah. Be like, sit your ass down, boy. There's other good niggas too.
That's true. So
when Kendrick do it every 4 years, he's shaking the game. Like, nigga, we know you tough. Drake is also tough.
I still think it's different in a sense because Shaq is not an active player. If Shaq was active and talking shit, it would be different. Both of them are active. Kendrick and Drake are active in the game right now, so it's competition.
There you go.
The Shaq argument is different because he's not an active player. That's just like if KD start talking shit like these niggas not better than me, it's gonna hit because he's still active. He's still against the best competition. Shaq is outside of the game right now. Kendrick's not outside of the game. Him and Drake are sitting in the same round.
Hey, you're not gonna exclude me if I'm still playing.
I'm still active.
I don't see it as an exclusion. I see it as like a slap on the neck. Like, keep it like this.
Like a young bull? Like a young bull?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Kendrick know he's not going to change the masses' opinion about Drake.
It's not about the masses.
But listen, he knows niggas that fuck with music, fuck with the craft, fuck with rap. They gonna fuck with the fact that he clowning Drake. We gonna make Drake a laughing stock. The golden child is gonna be the laughing stock. And the niggas that's laughing, their opinion really matters to Kendrick or the music in general in the whole. So I feel like he just do this every once in a while to remind you, like, yeah, them niggas fuck with you over there, but the real niggas know, like, I'm that nigga. Yeah. And I think that's what it is. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, and I support that. I support it. But I also
and the racism,
and that racism. Yeah, and I support that, cat. But I still want the beef. I'm sorry. I come from that place.
Why are you not encouraging Future? Future the one that's going to really get this shit popping.
Shut the hell up, nigga.
Y'all think Drake about to put out not Drake, Kendrick will put out a barrage of diss tracks? He's not gonna ever.
No, I don't. I want Drake to respond.
I think if Drake put out a mixtape towards him, he is gonna put something out.
He don't need a tape. We're not asking for a full tape. We asking for a
slick line and a verse on a Ariana Grande feature.
We're not looking for that. We're not looking for that. We're looking for that same energy. We're looking for when you
put it secretly in there.
No, when you gave Pusha T W, we looking for that. When you gave Kid Cudi on them niggas 2 birds 1 stone, we looking for that type of shit. Yep. We want them summer 16s, the charged ups, the back to back. We looking for that Drake. That let me go get them. Let me remind these niggas that I'm still that light skinned nigga and I'm still rapping better than them. When he puts the pen to the paper, niggas forget that he can really rap. Like let him rap.
Let's get real shit. Let's get real busy with it, dog. Like we mentioned this before. Drake, you talked about all these little, people that you felt like you can push around and son and bitch. Then you had words for Megan Thee Stallion. You had words for Tory Lanez. You had words for a bunch of people, bro. But let a real nigga from Oakland say something directly about you. I mean, from Compton, a real nigga from Compton say something about you and address you with his chest. You quiet for a week and you're a rapper? Ew, my brother. Ew. Ew, brother.
Bro, stop.
Ew.
I got a prediction. I do think that this is all. It's giving me Marvel rollout.
Avengers.
I do think not even on some Avengers shit. They had to do the solos first. So I do think Drake is about to come with his Captain America Winter Soldier album. On that intro, I do expect a response to Kendrick. This is my prediction for 2024. No, 2024.
This year?
Yeah.
In the fall, you think it come in October?
No, he better drop. Tomorrow's Friday. New music drop tomorrow, bro.
He not about to drop.
No, If that's the speculation, I could respect later on.
I don't.
No. The reason why I say I could agree to that because it gives him more time to put some real shit together, like a real album. Because he don't want just a diss track. He still wants.
You know why that's not going? No, you know why that's not going to work. But it's the same scenario with him and Meek. When he kept giving Meek them songs, Meek finally responded with War Pain like fucking 2 months later. War Pain was hot as shit. Nobody gave a fuck no more because it fizzled out and you already wasted his refrain for it. We're not going to care if Drake don't respond until October. Like, of course, Meek like, oh, he finally said something, but we're not going to really care. You know how far October is from now, bro? It's April.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear that about it.
We're not gonna care.
Nah, niggas care about music.
Target audience is gonna make that shit.
But that's not relevant.
One song on the #1 album with the most played video views.
But that's not relevant to niggas who really care about the rap. Who really care about culture. These are 16-year-olds who just run up Apple Music, bro. They don't count.
Sorry.
Niggas just started listening to music in 10 years ago.
I know a lot of them niggas. I'm not friends with a lot of them niggas. His target audience is not around me, so I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about niggas that fuck with rap. That been listening that listen to Ether, that know what Ether is.
You can't debate with niggas with like-minded. When it comes to having musical conversations, you gonna have a debate with his target audience, and they are gonna. This is what they're gonna. That's gonna be different, everybody.
This don't be like 2 hours long now.
Fuck it. It's a special episode.
Hell yeah.
Might put this on Patreon. Steve, shut up.
We don't trust you. That's exactly why this shit happening right now, bro. I'm about to dish on wax. I'm about to dish on.
All right, so closing thoughts. The music is good on this album, in my opinion.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I feel like you don't even feel like it's good. You really feel like it's good, bro.
I feel like
I told you I could listen to this.
Bro, you stuck in shock right now. It's only 2 weeks. You like everybody gonna say, "Oh, shock." Why you? All right, now you entitled to your opinion. I'm not gonna try.
I never said I said in the beginning, 60 to 70% of this album I listen to. I like.
That's not mid.
It's not.
So that means like out of 10 stars, it's like a 6.5.
Got his ass. Got his ass.
So if you look at it linearly, I understand that take.
Nah.
You know I don't know what that means. That's why I'm shaking my head.
If you're looking, I'm sorry. I just had to clarify. If you look at it linearly, then I understand what you're saying. But there's records on this song that I really love. That brings it up for me. You know what I'm saying? That makes me really like this album in general. You know what I mean? WTF, GTA, Like That, the intro. This is that's cool too. That's cool. That's a fun. The record.
I don't like the beginning of it.
The record with the record with Rick Ross. You know, Steve. I love a good sample. It's this.
That feels so out of place to me.
It don't feel like it fit.
This
it don't make sense.
The second half sucks, but the first half is.
It's like trap music and it's boom bap sample.
It don't go right back to trap.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Well, for y'all, but I still like it. It's
So let me ask you this, bro.
Sure.
You don't like when you looking at a good album, you're not looking for shit. You're not looking for no themes. You're not looking for nothing. You're just looking for each song to sound like good. Cause what are you getting from this album that's good?
No, see, I think you and I ran into this issue before. So
that's why I'm just asking you.
Yeah. So for me, I'm not just analyzing an album. I'm analyzing an album from such and such artist. So I always contextualize what I'm receiving.
Right.
This album coming from Metro Boomin and Future, I do not need a complete concept because Future never really gave me. He probably one or two times gave me a concept album. Right. He usually gives us a mismatch or a hodgepodge of records that are kind of cohesive.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
So my question is still though, what's good about the album?
What's good about the album?
Mm-hmm.
I like. All right, let me break it down for you.
Turn up.
So sonically, the bass for me is Metro's beats. Right, the beats are hard, and I feel the intention of the aggression that he's trying to come across, and the anger that he has in those beats. Right, then Future on top of that, you know, his patented toxic lyrics, his patented delivery, his flow, it's catchy, it's vibey, it's a vibe, right, and it's just a good listen. And when I imagine where I would listen to this album, I told you I listen to it at the gym, when I'm out driving, when I'm out doing something, not just sitting idle in my office or something like that. It puts you in a state of mind, right? And it's particularly that state of mind is not idle. It's a more aggressive mindset. It's a feeling that you want to get active and do something or be aggressive. You know what I mean? And that runs counter to most of my current life because I'm a regular civilian now. You know what I mean? I'm not about that street life. You know what I mean? I'm not about that world.
Now, like he was back. Like I'm about to the street.
Not like being like, you know, hustling, but I'm like not like
trapping ain't dead.
I'm not going to the club. I'm not, you know what I mean, out and about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just regular. So when the album can put you in a different state of mind, it's successful in my opinion.
I believe, to answer your question, Steve, so I do think it was a solid body of work. I think the highlight and what made it good to me was the flow of, like, outside of like that Rick Ross song, and maybe really just outside of that Rick Ross song, most of the songs, like, if you could, I know you said you can't really listen to it in the office, but those are the only settings I've listened to it in, like in the office or sitting down playing the game.
Nigga ain't do no work
at all. But it flows so well. Whereas some tracks where I probably won't just go revisit them on their own, I didn't mind listening to.
If you just put it in play.
You just put it in play. Like some standout tracks for me were Type Shit. Shit was very tough. Yeah. And then even like Claustrophobic, I wanted to not like it, but I like it. I liked it. I really like that joint. And even if you go down the joint, I was making fun of Fried Chia Vibe, but even that playful song, Metro Boom, I feel like with a song where Future didn't deliver his rap lyrics very hard. I was about to say, so really? Did he do it? On the joint when Future did deliver like super crazy, the Metro was in the background with the toughest beat doing his thing. Yeah. So I think it was a solid album, and like to Sean's point, or to my point, if I had
your fault.
Don't get it with stuff I brought up. When it comes to 10 stars or what I would rate it out of 10, I think it was a solid 7. So I wasn't trying to bait you when I said that earlier. I do agree, it's a solid 7.
It was.
Like, I do probably like more tracks than you, but I don't think when it comes to Future, this was really like his groundbreaking like performance. I do think I don't want to say he regressed from the last John, but I do think he just, for the moment and for the theme and for who they were attacking,
It was good.
They delivered.
Yeah, and don't let my questions when I'm asking all this shit, that don't mean I don't like the album. Like it was cool. It was cool to me. It wasn't like, you know,
Until you talking about Jay-Z.
whatever. It wasn't like a, you know, I agree with a 7, maybe 6.5 for me. It was cool. It was a solid run through. Like it was just something that you could just put on and let play. Most of the Jones do sound a little similar to me, but you know, it was for the moment. Metro was doing his thing, but I think overall it was a quality joint. Not quality, it was an okay joint.
Yeah, my only gripe is the album cover. My only gripe, man. Honestly, I feel like
what do you want them to do?
y'all niggas always ask me this. The answer to that question is anything else. But the reason why I feel like the album, it felt undercooked in my opinion, right? If there is a concept here, it is beef or you know,
their dress business attire to go handle business,
yeah,
bro.
He got the bag. He just dropped the bag off, get a nigga knocked. Like he did it, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's,
like you said, you're a civilian, so at the end of the day, you might see things, and to you, it looks like inconspicuous. But to those that's tapped into the game, we know what's going on.
Kev, you are not tapped into the game.
I don't even. I'm looking at this other shit. No, Diddy. But
About business right
If it's on business, all right, I could
really like think about it. Like they really.
If they're on business, then all right, that's
No word.
Future gave him the bag to make this album. He just like, here you go.
And then they
He
stayed
just
on
like,
business.
and he smoked his cigarette after smoking the fucking niggas.
That's trash.
Light work.
That's corny. On vacation out of Miami, telling you to flick up. I don't know, fabulous paper towel headband on. I don't know why.
That's his signature now.
All right, but it's big as shit.
Mafioso, people that really go out there,
Now-
bang bang.
Now let me ask y'all this: random left turn. What type of niggas y'all don't trust? What type of niggas do y'all not trust? Like I don't trust niggas that wear white sneakers and black socks.
That I don't trust niggas that hoop in like no show socks or like
Even
ankle socks. I don't really. It's like you look like a generic 2K baller. No, where your dress?
2K.
Like you don't gotta have a sleeve, but at least get some crew socks.
Yeah, we do something.
Nah, that's a good one.
I know what Sean about to go. What's this shit? What type of niggas you don't trust, bro?
Thinking, I got a few in the knee.
Yeah, it's like a big ass back pocket on
I
your
thought
leg.
y'all was saying
There is a type of nigga I don't trust. No offense to y'all, yeah, I mean, but my
niggas with jobs.
black
Niggas that don't fuck with
black
socks.
men with done hairline.
The shape up?
Well, they don't care.
Like shit just
They don't care about their hairline.
like Gambino type shit.
What's wrong with that?
Nigga, no.
Cross branded. Niggas like you can't cross contaminate.
My socks don't even have brands on it.
No, that's fine. You can have a no there. I got Target Jones on, but not. And you can't show the socks. Like, no, not put them over top of your pants with a fucking Air Force One. No.
For the Air Force One.
Let's say I got a not that I even wear this shit.
I don't really care about. I don't care about that because Under Armour not known for their sneakers.
All right.
Adidas and Nike is known for their sneakers.
All right.
So
if you put on
cross contaminate them.
yeah, like
and they ops.
right, like if you put on some newbies and some fucking